Good morning, you guys. Sorry for the lighting. It's early in the morning, but the sun has not really come up. It's kind of gloomy. Looks like it's gonna rain. It did rain last night, but it looks like it's gonna rain today. It's Friday, y'all. It's Friday. It's Friday. It's Friday. It's Friday. Hey. Ho, hey, ho, it's Friday. Y'all can tell. Can y'all tell I'm excited? I'm excited. I'm excited that it's Friday for no other reason other than it's Friday. Y'all know. My favorite day of the week. Lord, it's Friday. Now, let's pray the phones don't ring like crazy today. Let's pray that they ask me, hey, do you want to get off early? We ain't gonna pay you. I'll take it. Yeah, these phones have been maddening busy. Maddening. I am not going to lie to you. I feel like I'm trying to come down with something. Guys, let me see. I don't have a lot to talk about, but I do. I am very tired this morning. I did not want to get up. Y'all, I slept in the room last night and it was so difficult. It was so hot. It was so hot. And then when you let the window up for a while, then it get cold. I was like, Jesus, it would be perfect. But I think people downstairs, heat is up tremendously high, and therefore heat rises. I'm walking around feeling heat, and I'm like, from where? You know what I'm saying? The radiator is not on in no room. Even when I went in the bathroom, I'm feeling heat, and I'm like, where is this heat coming from? So obviously it's good morning, it's rising up. So I'm like, but yeah, I slept in the room. It took a long time for me to go to sleep. I was up off and on. I got up, I got hungry, and went and got me a bowl of grapes. After I got off work yesterday, I had a big salad. Okay, kudos to me. Have my coffee this morning, you guys, with my Irish whipped cream. Still good. No hole in the lip today. I did use the rest of my French vanilla. Oh no, what was it? The caramel. The rest of the caramel, I think, creamer. But I did buy some French vanilla when I bought the Irish whipped cream. So today is Friday. It's donation day. I'm debating on if I'm gonna go today or tomorrow because I really need to get my car fixed. So I'll probably go tomorrow. I think what I'm gonna do when I get off work is, if I get off early today, God would be amazing. Would be a freaking blessing. Of course, I would reach out to my mechanic to see if he was available, so that he can do the left side, the lower control arm, and the sway bar. I looked it up yesterday, and let me see. I wrote it down, guys. I go to AutoZone, right? And for some reason, I feel like when I went last time, I didn't pay as much as what she quoted me yesterday. So I called yesterday and I asked her about the lower control arm on the left side, plus the sway bar. The total for that will come to $222.68, right? And then for the mechanic to put it on, I think the last time he told me he would charge me like $90, if I'm not mistaken. So that's $300 some right there. And I need an oil change. Now, to be honest, I love my mechanic, but it's cheaper for me to just go to the Mexicans I keep saying the Mexican. It's cheaper for me to go to the shop on Division, because they only charged me, I think it was $50. But it cost me a little more with the mechanic because I have to buy the stuff. I have to buy everything, and then I think he only charged me 15 or something like that. But it still comes out a little, either almost $60, I think. I forget, to be honest with you. So, and plus they changed my oil last time, so it might make more sense for me to go to them to do that. And I could also go to them to do the sway bar. However, with them, they will charge me more, and if anything else happens, they're not going to work with me or try to work around it until I am able to fix it. You understand? And then I'm stuck. So I'm not going to do that. Not going to do that. So that leaves me, okay, should I go and get the oil change first and then go to him? You know, how I'm going to do that? I don't know. I think I may just, call my mechanic, see about the left side, and then worry about the oil change later. Probably next week. But yeah, that's my plan. And in doing that, that'll, for the most part, completely break me, extra money wise. Like, that would be that. So yeah, because I don't want to keep playing with it. I can't always trust the fact that Lavelle's not here right now, so I can't. There's no other car for me to use other than Jeremiah's, and I can't always trust the fact that he'll be available. He works too. So it's like, I'm constantly in my head thinking, okay, if this was going to be home on this day and this, it's just a hassle and inconvenience. With me it's simple because most of the time I'm home. I don't really do anything, which is why I keep gas in my car, because I don't go or do, except to go donate or go to church or, here and there go get food or to the dollar store, get cleaning supplies, things like that. I haven't even bought myself a church outfit as of late. Remember, I kept saying every time I get paid, I would buy myself an outfit. I haven't done that, so I'm really debating what to do, because I don't want to be in a situation, I'm like, maybe I won't do nothing at all. Maybe I'll just wait till next week altogether, because I took next week Friday off, right? So maybe I'll wait till the end to do everything and just grab Jeremiah's car today, and then use his car on Wednesday as well. I don't know. Maybe I'll put in. Maybe when I start work today, maybe I'll put in PTO for Wednesday as well of next week, because I get paid Wednesday, so I can finish what's owed on the rent, and then go and get the car fixed. I don't know. I'm saying I don't know a lot, because honestly I really don't know. It's like, figure it out, girl, figure it out. And I just hate, I don't want to be to the point where I'm just really, really low on everything, because somebody may need my assistance, and I want to at least be able to do that. I want to always make sure I have money to put in the offering. So yeah, anyway, that's that. My coffee is starting to get cold. What was I going to talk to y'all about? Yesterday I watched The Lake. I don't know if I mentioned that or not. Sorry if I'm repeating. But I watched The Lake yesterday, 2023. And it was interesting. It had the potential to be really good. Like, it wasn't really bad, but it wasn't really, really good. It was just good. And toward the end, I was confused. I was so confused. I'm so confused. Like, I'm confused, honestly. I'm freaking confused. So, in the picture, I'm just gonna say this, right? People were getting killed, chewed, whatever. The one guy that was attacked, he didn't get killed because he got away. But he was attacked. He was scratched all up in the neck and up in here, right? Because he was scratched up here, maybe even bit up in the neck, he couldn't talk. All this was scratched up. So he's in the hospital. His sister, been bruised up a bit. But all of a sudden, like he had these little black veins running through his face all of a sudden. All of a sudden, he can see what the creature can see. Okay? So I'm confused. Why is it that he can? And the other people that got injured could not. I'm confused. Not only that, when they caught the creature, he led them to the creature because he could see where the creature was. So he led them, hopped along with them, and he led them to the creature. So when they attempts to kill the creature, the sister realized every time they stabbed the creature or hurt the creature, they're hurting her brother. So she was telling the townspeople, no, stop, don't do that, because every time you hurt Chad. And they looking like, so? But she managed to get them to halt. The police officers was like, listen, we're supposed to help one another, protect one another. So if doing this is injuring someone else, we have to figure out another way. So they, basically had the creature in like a net or whatever and put him in the back of the truck. But when it got to where they were going, still people were, wanting to kill the creature. So they were all in a circle. So I asked, kill it. They had knives and stakes and all of that, right? Now, again, why anybody else that got scratched up or bit up, why they wasn't experiencing what he was experiencing? Confusion. Also, when he was sleeping and he was seeing some of the things the creature was seeing, he could see his little sister, which is who they were looking for in the beginning when this started, right? He could see the little sister. Now, in the beginning, the little sister had found a big egg, and they were trying to take the egg from her. Well, the older sister was, and the brother was like, no, let her have it. She's like, I want to see what's in it. I want to, flip mouth or whatever. And she was like, no, put it back where it went. You don't know what's in there. That's a huge egg, blah, 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 blah. And the little girl stormed off with the egg anyway. And so they ended up, trying to find her. First of all, she wasn't gone that long for them to have to look that far. Like they were looking all day, number one. Number two, she had a big, heavy egg, and she had it in a basket on her bike. So again, she shouldn't have been able to get that far from them, number two. Number three, she shouldn't have got out the door. Okay, that's just me. Like, I told your ass, no, give me this, into that, right? Other people. So, she goes, she's at the lake or whatever, she's digging and playing in the mud. I guess she was finna try to put it back, make it comfortable, and it's moving around and all of this. So she puts her hand on it to, it's alright, I guess, to calm it or whatever, and it stopped moving. So, next thing you know, whatever was in the water was coming to get that egg. And next thing you know, she gone. Okay? So, and her stuff is floating in the water, so that's how they figured she was killed or whatever. But when he's laying on the bed, he was seeing her floating in the water or something, but she wasn't dead. He saw her running, and she was stooped down in the same bushes that they were in, and she just wasn't moving. And whatever it was walking alongside looking, and then that was it. And then later you see her walking, but they don't know she's alive. But I think he knew, I guess, because he could see, I guess. I don't know, it's crazy. And then toward the end, to me, it just gets confusing. It's like, that's all I'm going to say. Y'all watch it. Comment down below and tell me what you think, because I don't want to mess it up for those who have not watched it, and for those who actually do watch my channel and go and watch it. I don't want to mess it up, but tell me what you think, because honestly, it was confusing, and especially toward the end. It's like it was choosing to these things was going around, the smaller ones, killing people. The huge one was coming, I guess, was coming to get the egg. It was so confusing. And so the huge one, the girl, the cop's daughter, they were in the car with the egg. The daughter and the little girl from the beginning. And the little girl was telling the older girl, be quiet. Don't, be quiet. Stop screaming and doing all that. Shut the fuck up. She didn't speak. She just kept doing this. And so the older girl, once the thing broke in the car and grabbed the egg, she's sitting in the front and she's looking at it on the outside with the egg. She hops her stupid ass out the car. Where are you going? With this big old thing. Where are you going? Stay your butt in the car. The little girl told you, and the whole time y'all shut up. It wasn't messing with you. It was trying to get the egg. She jumps out the car. I don't know where she thought she was going, but it went to step on her, like, bring your butt back here. And so it was stepping on him. When the dad gets out the water, which I don't understand why he jumped in the water in the first place and why it took him so long to get out. But when he comes out the water, he see what's going on, so he's shooting at the thing, get off, my daughter or whatever. And so dude steps off the daughter, and he looks down at the dude, and the dude looks at him, and he looks at him, and he looks at him, and it walks away. I'm confused, like, I don't know, an egg for a daughter, a child for a child. Maybe that's what they were, I'm so confused. And then it started to head toward the town, which is when you realize, okay, he's going for his baby, the one they caught, even though it was huge, that he's going to get it because it's calling out, so he's going to get it. What he did with the egg, I don't know where the egg went, no clue. But so he goes to get that one, and the guy was like, he's coming to get, the egg, he's coming to get his child, his baby, the other one or whatever, get the townspeople out the way, da-da-da-da-da. It was just really weird, y'all. I'm just confused. And at the very, very end, the little girl is seen throwing up in the sink. And when you look down in the sink, it's a bunch of the things going down in the sink. I'm like, they show her, the dude had been following her. Now, his daughter died, so he had stopped working as a cop. Then he decided to go back working, but anyway, he had been following the little girl. And so he was talking to a monk, and the monk says, well, why are you following her, da-da-da-da. And he said, for hope or something. He said, I'm like, hope. Anyway, he followed the little girl, and he said that he said they were performing rituals that he didn't understand. And when he went, he could see the little girl putting candles around the lake, and the things would come up out the water. And so when he went to the little girl, he had a gun. He told her, bring it, call it right now. He wanted to kill it. And as he was talking to her, the thing came and, was, I guess, trying to protect her. And anyway, he ended up blowing it up or something, injuring it, and was about to shoot it. And the little girl hovered down over crying. She still never spoke. She just was like, like, don't kill him. And so his conscience wouldn't let him do it. And then it was just weird. And then he ended up talking to the monk. No, and then the girl ended up taking him somewhere and pointing to the mountains. So he goes to the mountain. He's seeing all these writings on the wall. There was these big statues of Buddha, these giant statues, and it looked like the people were worshiping this thing, I don't know. But as he's reading the stuff on the wall, he turns around and the big giant one's standing right behind him, and he goes off. I'm so confused. I'm so confused. I'm so confused. I don't know what's going on. It's 7:44, y'all, a.m. Central Standard Time. It's so confusing. I was like, you know what? I'm done. It was a good watch. It was interesting. You know what I'm saying? It was interesting. My daughter watched Cocaine Bear yesterday, and she was telling me what she thought about it. And, like I told her, I said, just they kind of made it comical, but it was based supposedly off a true story. So it's, they were showing us what happened. Obviously, they, had to change some stuff up, but To me, it was good. She said it was all right, but I thought it was pretty good. I really did. Especially being based off of a true story. I thought it was really good. Some of the characters were just hilarious to me. What made her laugh was the lady sheriff ranger. There was a scene there was a scene where the ambulance came and they were trying to help her, and they realized that the bear whole thing went on, and so the girl was able to get herself out along with the park ranger. She strapped the ranger in the back of the ambulance truck, and she still trying to be safe. She strapped her, she got in the car, and she was trying to leave, but she was waiting on her partner, who was still in there with the bear, with the back door open. She had the back door of the ambulance open for him to run in. And the ranger kept saying, leave him, let's go. And the girl wouldn't leave him. So she started to, she looked back and she saw him running out, and he was saying, go. And he was trying to catch up to the ambulance, so he jumped in. What I didn't understand is why he didn't shut the door. I understand the dang thing is moving, but that should have been your focus. Let me get this door shut. They drive. She's speeding down the road, constantly looking back. Pay attention to where you going. Constantly looking back. And they're telling her, drive faster, because now the bear is chasing them. And I mean, this sucker, she running. And the ranger say, shut the door. So dude finally trying to shut the door, and that bear ran, y'all. I thought that was the most exciting part of the picture, when they showed the bear running and the bear leaped. Just like that. Boom. Into the van. Into that ambulance. Tore their butts up. They showed that bear. When they showed that dude, the girl that was driving the ambulance, she constantly looking back. Not paying attention where she going, hit a tree. Through the glass she went. When she hit the tree and went through the glass, the truck bounced back, and the ranger that was strapped in the thing went rolling out the back of the ambulance truck, and it flipped over, and now her face is on the concrete, and the thing is still rolling, and her face is just down the concrete like, oh. I mean, her. And my daughter thought that was funny. She said the ranger just they showed the dude after the bear attacked him, and he was just all twisted and broke all up. His arms was all over the place. It was just crazy. It was a good watch. I liked it. But the bear was high, y'all. And when she ate the stuff, when she ate the cocaine, she was high, but a silly high kind of. But when the powder went in the air or whatever, she ended up inhaling or smoking it. Her eyes got super big. She went nuts, and that's when she was doing like supernatural stuff, like crazy stuff. That part was the most craziest for me. And the very beginning when you had two hikers, they were out hiking, looking through binoculars at stuff, and they happened to look upon the bear, right, in their binoculars. That's a good ways for them. They're looking across, they're looking at this bear, the bear banging his head on the tree and just doing, and they're like, what's wrong with this bear? And the man was like, it's demented, let's get up out of here. And I think that's when she first encountered that stuff, and it was messing with her. And so she was banging her head on the tree, and they looking at her through the binoculars and this, that, and the other. They looking, and next thing you know, they looking at her, and she focused on them, and she looked at them, and she stared at them. The facial expression of the bear was crazy. She looked at them, and they was like, oh my gosh, she's looking at us, get out of here, let's get out of here. They looked back, she was gone. They looked back, she was standing right there. I was like, oh shit. That was crazy. That got me. I was like, wow. And toward the very end, same thing. Some people was out hiking, and the bear, she was playing with her cubs. The cubs were high too. They got into the stuff too. So she playing with her bears. They all rolling around and playing, and she, doing all this. And they're looking, oh, look at the bear, look at the cubs. And all of a sudden, the bear, she looks up at them like this, and the cubs looking at them like this. And she's like, why are they looking at us like that? And it went off. I was like, dang, that was crazy. I liked it. I thought it was quite interesting, and I wonder if they're gonna have a part 2. I know it was based off of a real life, but those who survived it obviously told the story. So I'm really wondering if there's going to be a part 2. Obviously not real, but made up part 2, because they never found all the stuff. So if the bear got in it, who knows what else got in it? You know what I'm saying? Because there was deers out there, who knows what else got into that stuff. So that would be quite interesting to see, y'all. Hold on, my nose is running. Whew, it's so chilly. El Chapo, you guys, look at El Chapo. What you doing, dude? El Chapo. Gosh, I'm trying to lose my voice. I was gonna put him in the bathroom last night, but I didn't. When I was laying in a room, I did end up locking him out the room, because I'm laying in the room and dude just come running in there. I've noticed on the side of the wall where the rug, how they put that cushion or whatever that stuff is. I noticed the sun was coming up, and I was like, why? Chapo is why. Bro ran in that room and running, jumping all around, and was scratching at the stuff. I was like, oh, I put that sucker out. Get your ass up out of here. No. Shut that room door, because it's like, you can't be in here tearing up. I don't know where you came from and what you was allowed to do. But no. I found my spray bottle. I'm going to put some water in it today, and he going to learn this weekend what he can and cannot do. Seriously, my every time he do something, because he already familiar with but I'm going to put action behind, because you just can't. I don't want you on my tables. No. I don't know about other people that have their cats on the stove, on the table, all that. No. You know what I'm saying? You in your litter box, this, that, and the other, and I'm going to let you stand on my table? That's nasty. No. No. You're not going to be around here scratching up my carpet, this, that, and the other. You're going to use that scratching post, or it's going to use you. You is not finna tear up. No. We're not doing that. And now he calm after he done all that running and creating chaos. Look at him. Chapo. Dude, good morning. He look hot, don't he? My daughter gonna say cocaine cat. Because that catnip, I told y'all, I had gave him that catnip, he just flipped. I was like, my sister was like, don't give him that. She's like, it's something in it that makes him loopy. And she was like, Google it up, look at the ingredients, this and that. And like I said, I thought it was a joke. I didn't even realize that catnip was real. I honestly didn't. I thought it was a treat or something, but I guess it is a treat for a cat that's addicted. I don't know. Mine ain't finna be. That'll be your first and last high. Well, we ain't doing that. No. No, I came from a family of drug addicts and alcoholism. I'm not finna have no cat on drugs. No. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? No. We're not doing it. Anyway, guys, that's it for this morning. I enjoyed speaking to you guys. Please remember to say your prayers, not just for yourself, family, friends, and loved ones, but all our brothers, all our sisters in Christ, y'all. Please treat people the way you would expect to be treated, or better. And expect great things, y'all. I'm expecting great things today. Great things each and every day to happen to me, through me, and for me. Okay? I'm expecting great things. Like, I'm trying to call it as though, you know what I'm saying? I'm expecting great things. I really am. I really want to. I'm thinking about braiding my hair. I just don't want to go through all of that, taking it down, this, that, and the other. So I definitely need to dye it some more, color it some more, as y'all can see. So I'm definitely going to do a touch up. I'm not sure what color. If I'm gonna, do, Auburn, or if I'm gonna just do black, I'm not sure. But I think what I may do is just get some braiding hair braid it. I'm gonna leave this be, but maybe add to the back, let it come down a little bit more until it completely, and see these ends under here that's broke off, I'll probably braid those up really good and leave them braided, and then just like I said, get some braiding hair and let it flow so you don't see what's the damaged stuff being braided, so that it can grow. And I think that's what I'm gonna do, because it's just easier and more convenient for me. I'm just gonna keep it braided, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, I wanted to do the long braids. It's time consuming. It takes forever to get it down. For me, it takes forever to get it up, and then it can damage your hair as well. I would rather just braid my own hair. So that's what I'm gonna do. I think that's what I'm going to stick to, you guys. Stick with. We'll see. We'll see. Whatever I do, you gonna know about it anyway. Anyway, guys, enjoy your morning. It's Friday morning. It's 7:55. I'm gonna go ahead and get some videos up for you guys. Hopefully you will like, love, enjoy, watch, comment, share, all them good things. But anyway, I will talk to you guys later. Have an amazing day. Have an amazing day, okay? Toodles.